I think that art is an important subject to women specifically. Well, I think it's important to everyone, but it's especially important to women because it gives you opportunity to have a voice when for so long in our history I don't think we did have a voice. Why not be known or heard or have the ability or permission, as if we need permission, we don't, but to create. You know, it's a way to get out there and be seen and be known for that, and I think that that's really beautiful.
I think it's really important for women of color, I think all women, all people, but especially women of color, to be able to be heard. And that's how a lot of my poetry is manifested, is me thinking, okay, how could this experience perhaps speak to someone else? Or how has this experience that I embody not been seen in poetry? Or what do I feel like is missing within the larger landscape of poetics that I could add as a woman of color? I think the way my everyday informs me as a poet is spending time outside, spending time with animals, spending time with other people really inspires me and pushes me to, again, think of things in unique ways and think of how this can inform a poem and how can my poetry distill or embody that moment or that person or that encounter.
So I work strictly from life, which means I either have someone sitting right in front of me or I have like actual objects that are sitting right in front of me, and that's how it is the entire time that I paint.
Like, I want to be that authentic voice because so many women in my life and in my family never got to have their voice be heard. It's been hard navigating being someone who's multicultural and navigating that and navigating being a writer and being someone who speaks all these different languages and being someone who's invested in a literary form and a literary world that my parents really didn't have access to, but also remaining very much a part of my family and finding ways in which, even though my parents don't read poetry and my dad can only really read English at a 4th grade level, right? Still finding ways to have my parents be part of this journey with me is something I'm really, really proud of. Like, I've not always been someone where that has been an easy navigation. So to finally find myself as seeing myself in connection in the lineage of them is really beautiful and potent and magical. So I'm really proud of that.
One of my successes in my life, which maybe this is too obvious, is graduating. You know, graduating from my program that I was in was really, really challenging. The dropout rate of that program is really high because it's so challenging. And there was definitely times during that period where I was like, oh my God, is this what I want to be doing? Is this what I'm interested in? Is this worth it? And am I going to be any good at it? I didn't know. So graduating was a really big feat, and that was really cool.
I think our culture really fetishizes the young genius, right? Or genius overall. Like, you have to be the very best and you have to achieve these things by this age and go to this school and be taught by this, by these people in this method. I wish we could forego that. I wish we could let go of that as artists of all different fields. I wish we could all see that we're all on different non-structured timelines, and art takes time, and finding your voice and finding what makes you happy and what you want to accomplish within your medium takes a lot of time. You don't have to accomplish X, Y, and Z by the age of 25 or have this published by the age of 30. I regret feeling like I couldn't write or that I shouldn't write because of that. And I think that's really important for people to hear.